We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go in Cincinnati. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Real. Hey, alert 33. What?
Coming out throwing is Baker. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Run.
Mayfield now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
King.
They'll run here, ETN. That short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
180. Hey, alert! Watch out!
From the gun, Mayfield. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
And a great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
The big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Case, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
180. Hey, alert 33. Scott.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Set. 20. Alert.
1st down. Here's Baker. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brought inside the 15. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
From the red zone now. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Good. 180. Regular. Watch.
Throwing again is Baker. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Playing cut. 11 MT. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. Gets him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Stop. 180. What is that? 12. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Buys time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Here we go. 180. Place up. Stop.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. This gets the 1st and more. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Stop.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Burrow from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
I'm wondering.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. 180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
180.
It's an option right that begins this drive. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Baker now from the gun. Defenders there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Bengals take over first and
2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
The first red zone chance for the Bengals now. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20.
12. Back.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
at their own 23-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket.
Oh, boy. And this was doomed from the start. Left the pocket, search for greener pastures. Things weren't much better on the other side.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Run.
Mayfield to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
3rd and long, Mayfield. Chased out to his right. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. 25 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I'm one.
1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at 1st down here.
Right, 80. What is that?
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
4 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. 180. 180. Stop.
Burrow setting the throw. Right side cut by Higgins. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
180. 12, 12, 12. Check. Stop.
3rd down, get to Brown. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Here we go. Big 13. 11 MT. Take. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going for it himself. And Burrow gets enough for that 1st down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
No running here. It's Ty Brooks. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
On 1, ready?
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin to drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Baker to throw. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Run.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Pins it through the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they they send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. It's away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Now Burrow. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
11.
Burrow now on 1st down. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Gun. Stop. Right, 80. 11 empty. Stop.
Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
On 1, ready?
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red
Here we
zone.
go. Stop. 180. What is that?
From the gun, it gets to Brown. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know
Here we go.
and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Stop. 180. What is that? Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Big 13.
To the air on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. A very short kick here from the right hand.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Start.
To throw is Mayfield. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Mayfield now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. They connect on the deep shot. Hits the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Hey, can. 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Burrow on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
180. Right up. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Somebody gotta do it, I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it, I see what you, hey, watching, do it.
1-1, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 180.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Bucks get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
20! Run.
First down, here's Baker. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Pittsburgh.
180!
Running back sent in motion left. First down throw here, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Short pass brought in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
180!
Baker throwing again. And he whips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. On the move, headed right. Intercepted in the end zone. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Got it.
On first down, here's Burrow. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Gun. Got it. 180. Plays hot. Hot.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Finds the in route complete. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long.
Can. Got it.
One final shot before the half. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Bengals, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
It's just set. Hey, can. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. White 80. White hot.
Burrow to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. White 80. White hot. Stop.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. To the right side and reel him by Chase. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
First and 10.
Here we go. 11 much. Hot. White 80. White hot. Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one, and yes, they did. Bengals football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
On 2.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
Done. Stop. White 80. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Steelers get to it. This is returned all the way into the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. And now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
180. Run. Hey, I want to look.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
They send a tight end in motion. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. He gets loose down the right side. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
on, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
11, empty. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Burrow setting the throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
It's just set. Can. Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. That one's caught along the left sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. 11. Hey, we're going to do this. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go. 11. Wide 80. Wide shot. Oh, yeah, you got it. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Quick throw to the left is complete. Down the sideline, past the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Now look underneath here for ETN. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Alert!
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got it! Has a way out for it, but touchdown!
To number 17.
The Steelers grow their lead off the turnover. Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Steelers push their lead to 18.
Bengals 17.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Wide 80. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Wow, it's free again! But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Jump off, caught by his back. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to him, 1st and 10.
Kings, kick. 180. Stop.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
180.
Here's Baker. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Right shot. 12. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it, that's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. 180. Right hot. Hot. Eleven.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. get an even 10 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get set. Wide 80. Wide is hot. Start.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Gain 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Start.
Again, it's Burrow. Throwing for the back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive. Not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
One, ready?
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Brown on the inside give. And he's going to salvage a couple by bouncing this outside, but that's it. It's a gain of 2. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd
Here we go.
and 8.
Start.
And you just get the play off. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Start.
From the red zone on first. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Gun. Start. Wide 80. Wide shot. Start.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Looking for an open man. Toward Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Geno Stone picks it off.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. They'll take over first down and goal at the 4-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, kid, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it an 11-point ball game.
24. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
180!
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. This is 2nd and 4.
180! Hey, alert, alert!
Baker now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. You've got to seize back, a little control, find a way to cut off the comeback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
20! Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
50.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Escapes the defender. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Steelers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Travis ETN, the touchdown. His line gets the extra point to go. And the Steelers push their lead to 18. Kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
Now Burrow. Loses it again. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And they call a little of the damage back there with a modest return. Good efforts, but they still lost yards on the fumble. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Burrow to the air now. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
180.
Burrow now on 1st down. Chase down to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Here's Burrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On point, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Gun. Start. 180. Right up. Eleven. That's your man. Start.
Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
12.
6 guard. Check 6 guard.
Start.
Desperation time here. And they get to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First and 10 from the 32. This is Johnson heading right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
180. Done.
On the ground again with Johnson. Oh, he lost the football. And he falls on it. So they're going to keep possession and a chance to add to their lead. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up third and 9.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
They'll throw third and long. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Slides kick is up and good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180. Start.
Burrow from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
39-yard line.
11 empty. Start.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's got it to him yet again. That is Cup. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Jamar Chase.
11.
A 7-yard pickup.
11.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
180. 12. Get wide.
To the air again, it's Burrow. He has the burst over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
180.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
On 1, ready?
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
11.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Forced out to his right. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
What's this set? Can. Stop.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Here we go.
Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
A 6-yard loss.
11. 12. 11. 11 mighty. Stop.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They're drawing up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Good yard up for him. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope, chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering.